Yes, I know, and I totally agree. It's about goddamn time that I finally got back uploading videos. Here we are. Past 6 to 8 months, I've pretty much not been here just because mixture of personal life and what I've been wanting to do with the channel and not really had the means to do up until this point. I'm gonna have a full reboot. The entire channel's getting rebooted. So name is being changed from EPatriot just to EPatriot. It's what I go by on Steam, Origin. So why not actually do it on my YouTube channel? What else we got coming up? The videos that I've already got on the channel, they will remain there. You know, just in case there are any. You know, you ever want to go back and watch and see how terrible and awkward it was for me in those first few. But they're going to go into a playlist called Year 1. It actually references one of my favourite comic books. And the Year 1 playlist is linked to the next playlist that I'm going to be putting in. And that's going to be the archive playlist. Now, while I have been away for a long time trying to get this back up and running, I've recorded every bit of gaming that I've done, especially multiplayer. And I have a good 70 to 80 hours worth of footage. It's a lot for me to go through, and I don't think obviously I'm going to keep it all. There's going to be a lot to cut. I've already cut like 20 hours. But my first video that I'm actually going to be uploading just after this one is going to be a Rocket League video, which is going to go straight into this archive playlist that Zippy Freak and I were taking part in and offending anyone we kind of could. So sorry about that, especially if you played that game with us. And if we were on general chat, I'm so sorry. Next, the playlist that I'm going to be putting together is going to be my Steam library playlist. And the idea behind this one is that I have 249 games in my Steam library. I've maybe played 49. By the way, I have all these because like I go to Humble Bundle maybe to buy one game that I want, and then it comes bundled with like 12 other titles, or like during the Steam sale, Christmas, whatever. It just all gets built up. And yeah, I want to go through and at least try every single game in my playlist. So I want to make this a weekly thing. Just, you know, do a little review on each game in my Steam library. So aside from the Steam library playlist, I'm also going to be doing the Friends and Family Challenge playlist. Those intelligent, you know, greatest detectives amongst you will no doubt pick out that these are challenges I'm going to be setting my friends and family outside of what I normally do on my YouTube channel. One or two of them may have something to do with gaming, may have something to do with comics, whatever. But for the most part, it's going to be me trying to get away with as much crazy stuff as I can, and getting my friends and family roped into that along the way. Maybe putting a twist, a little punishment on there, but I don't want to spoil too much. Next big thing that's happening is, and I'm already promoting her, I'm going to be doing a few joint ventures with another YouTuber called Danny Beth. She's one of my close friends, and yeah, she does similar content in terms of the comic stuff. She actually does better comic content than myself. I'm so not selling the reboot of my channel by saying this. But I mean, my comic book knowledge and what I know when it comes to comic books is very much locked down to DC and Marvel. I know that off the back of my hand. There were a few other people's books that I know pretty well. Someone like Garth Ennis, anything he makes, puts together, just puts pen to paper, is amazing. But Danny will find the titles that, you know, are really obscure but absolutely amazing. So yeah, definitely check her out. Her link's in my description. It always will be from this point forward. Like I say, I'm going to be promoting her channel on mine, even though she's got like, what, not even 10, it's more than that. Like maybe she's got like 600 subscribers. I don't even know how many I got like 20. So yeah, it should be the other way around. It's, you know, 300 times more subscribers than me, and I'm promoting her. But yeah, she's also going to be taking part in the final playlist, and the final playlist that I'm going to be adding to the channel is what I am most excited about. It's going to be a D&D playlist, My circle of friends, we play D&D. It's quite a big circle that want to get involved with it as well, which is amazing. It means we're going to be having different personalities pop up throughout the entire playlist. There's going to be a few regulars, obviously myself. I'm not going to be able to record anything that I'm not attending. Zippy Freak is going to be on there. You all know him. Rodders, you'll all know him as well if you've watched some of my other videos. Danny Beth, obviously, as previously just mentioned. And yeah, we, like I say, everyone else we're going to kind of switch out, move between people as they kind of enjoy it, if they want to stick with it a bit more. But I have so much fun with those adventures, and I've actually finished editing the first one in terms of the audio. And the reason that I say in terms of the audio is because they are actually going to be podcasts. So it's just a D&D podcast. I will have visual cues, but I do not want to spoil what they are because I can't wait to see how that turns out. And the very last thing kind of goes back to the first point about the reboot. There is a brand new intro coming. I am fully animating it, and it's going to be cartoon animation. It's something, again, that I've completely self-taught, so it is taking me longer than I actually wanted it to, but I didn't want to wait another 6 months while I finish that to not put any footage up and not start rolling out content again. So for the time being, I've got a very basic, it's basically just the banner with some music as a temporary intro. Nice little side note about the music though, it's a score that one of my nephews put together for me, so it's going to be here on the temporary video, and when the actual video, the final one, gets released and I actually get around to finishing it, it's going to also be on there. So that's going to be my rolling theme tune. Really excited to be back. You should definitely go and check out the first archive video. Again, really sorry. Maybe you shouldn't go and check it out. It was, I don't know what we were on that day, but yeah, I blame Zippy Freak for everything. Yeah, and for the time being, the intro will now be the outro.